So in this hands-on activity, I'm going to create one table that has 3 rows, but the first column spans across all 3 of those rows. So let me create my 9.2 folder. Go up into my, this is my table from last time, so I'm just going to create a new folder. Actually, I'm just going to work off of this one because I already have my code set up here. So let's save this as, get outside of 9.1. This will be index.html in 9.2. But this one, let's see, what are we going to call this? We'll call this Island Lighthouse. Got all of that. I don't want a caption for this one, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. I'm going to leave my border at 1. I'm not going to use any table headers, so I don't need this row necessarily. So my table row for my first one, let me get rid of that. I know if I look at the picture, I need 3 rows, right? So here's row 1, 2, let me add another one. So this first row is actually going to be the one that spans. So I've got my table tag with the border, got my first one. This one has our Canna Island Lighthouse is going to span 3 rows. So I'm going to go TD for my data, but I'm going to say row span equals 3 because I want it to span 3 rows. Canna Island Lighthouse TD. And then in this second column, I want it to say built 1869 TD. So my first row is going to span down across 3 columns, or down 3 columns, and then my second column is going to say built in 1869. So my next table row, because it doesn't have that first column, right, because we're spanning, it's going to say TD automated 1944. In my third row, again, only need 1 table data because the first column's gone, is tower height 65 feet TD. So now if I save that and run it, I can see how my first column goes down, or my first row goes down all 3 columns, and then my information for each row is in the second column.